How's it feel looking at me? I can tell by your eyes that you're feeling me. What's going on, folks? Yeah, that's loud. I did not want that to play in there, but hopefully you guys are all doing well. Hopefully you guys are all in good health and all that good stuff. I know that as of right now, there's not too many people that's getting this. Some of you guys may not be off of work yet. Some of you guys may not have made it in here yet. But I wanted to get this out there because a lot of you guys completely sent all sorts of emails, et cetera, et cetera. And I was just like, yep, you know that I'm going to get in on this. So apparently, um, somebody came across Dr. Fauci and it went good. They wanted to just blast back in his face, right? So the reason why I'm telling you guys this is because somebody sent this to me. And you know me, I am definitely going to share this with you guys. Appreciate you guys all being in here. Don't forget to double check to make sure that you are still subscribed to the channel. Just take a minute, go over to my channel right now, look to see if you are still subscribed to my channel. Appreciate it if you did that, okay? Also, if you like the information and all that good stuff that I am putting out, make sure you hit that like button so this video can be circulated within the YouTube algorithm. Can you guys hear me all well? If so, just let me know. Just say yes or no. This might be a 30-second delay. I do not know. The latency is kind of low, okay? So with that being said, hello to some of my OGs in here. We got K Michael in here. We got Kelly B in the house. We got Jungle J in here. We got Matt Ferg in the house. Izzy Boo in the house. My guy, one of my OGs, my day one guy, the Deadwood is in the house. Oh, I got to see this video then. Y'all talking about it. Levi's in the house. Davina, Timmy, Kelly B, K Michael. Okay, so appreciate you guys so you can hear me. Thank you, Mr. Mick Nordstrom. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Becky, thank you for checking to see if you are subscribed. I appreciate that. What's going on? Just plain. And T-Rex said I'm good. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. All right, folks. So what's going on? Jeremiah Clyde Jackson. Appreciate y'all all tuning in. Really appreciate you guys. My guy, Mr. Humble Man Dante. What's been good with you, sir? Hopefully everything is good and going your way, man. Keep you guys like that in my prayer. All you new my OGs, the ones, the names I recognize that's been with me for a time. Definitely keep you guys in my prayer, man. So hopefully you guys are all doing well. Miss Betty Marie Wilkerson Dudley, all the way from Bama. From Bama. We got Snuggles in the house. John Richmond. We got Robbie D in the house. What's going on, Robbie? You doing all right, Robbie? Hope so. Hope so. Hope so. Hope so. All right, folks. So we already a good minute in here. And since I'm seeing that YouTube is notifying folks, not like they all, but they are doing that. We got Angie Blue in the house from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Got Kate Bush in the house from Pennsylvania as well. I'm sorry. Yeah, Pittsburgh. I said it already. What's going on, Mike Varari? What is going on, SG Fishing? Debbie Sorrentino, know who you are. Jungle J, what's going on? Got the Deadwood again, and then we got Tina. Oh, I want to come home to Florida, Tina. I want to come home. Mark Parent, hey, Ty, love what you do. Keep it up. Mark, appreciate you and appreciate the support. Hola, hola, says Josea Monchi. How you ever say the name? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Buenos dias. All right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to jump on into this, folks. So somebody sent me the video and told me to watch it from a particular area. Donna Poulin, I got you in there. Donna in here from New Hampshire. I'm going to go ahead and jump to this video, guys, and we're going to watch it together, okay? Let me see. There it is right there. I'm going to put my face on there, too. Hold on. Hold up. There we go. I'm going to make this bigger so we all can see this together. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me get times. There we go. Matter of fact, when I play this for a little bit, make sure, let me know if you guys can hear it too.
Okay. All right. See you later.
The people in America are not settled with the information that's been given to us.
Okay. Now that I played that part right there, can you guys let me know if y'all heard that? E. Taylor from Winter Haven, Florida. I want to come home. I want to go home to Florida. I'm going to be back. I got one of our houses there, so I'll be going back to Florida sometime to visit. Fuzzy. Okay, so you guys said you heard the video. Okay, awesome. I'm going to go a little bit back, and we're going to watch this together. So he told me 5. Oh, yeah, there we go. 4:52. Here we go.
People in America are not settled with the information that's been given to us right now. So I'm not going to be lining up taking a shot on a vaccination
Uh-oh.
for something that wasn't clear in the first place. And then you all create a shot in miraculous time.
Woo!
It takes years to create vaccination.
Well, it used to take years.
Okay, it used to.
You know how many years were invested in this approach? About 20 years of science to get us to be able to do it.
20 years is not enough. And 9 months is definitely not enough for nobody to be taking no vaccination that you all came up with.
The only reason I'm talking to you right now, as close as we are, is that I've been vaccinated.
Right.
But if it allows thousands of people like you don't get vaccinated, you're going to let this virus continue to percolate in this country and in this world.
Something like the common flu then, right?
And not
it's
like
much more serious than the flu.
Well, the flu kills a lot of people annually too.
You know how many people died of the flu the last year? I mean, not this year, virtually none, but the previous year, about 20 to 30,000. You know how many people have died from COVID-19 in the United States? 600,000 Americans.
Well, the number that you all given that died, that's once again, that's you all's number.
You gonna pass?
Yeah, definitely. Because when you start talking about paying people to get vaccinated,
when
you start talking about incentivizing things to get people vaccinated, it's something else going on with that.
Smart man.
It's something else going on.
It is something going on.
It's something else.
You're right. But I'm glad millions of people like me and most everybody here didn't get an incentive. You know what their incentive was? Protecting their health and protecting the city. But I won't keep you anymore.
It's okay, because
y'all don't want to talk no more.
Campaign is about fear.
Get him.
About inciting fear, and
get him.
All attack people with fear.
Get him.
This pandemic is. It's a fear. It's fear. This pandemic.
Get him, bro. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love this. This is what I'm talking about, bro. That right there was some sure common sense, folks. And y'all know I'm getting ready to pick this video apart. Y'all know, I got to do it. I have to do it, folks. Can y'all believe that? And then try to sit there and lie to the man. That's unvaxxed and proud, baby. And pure blood. Yep. Wow. Okay, let's get back into this video. I'm getting ready to get back into this video. Y'all know how I'm going to pick some of this stuff apart. Here we go. Let's get into it, folks.
People in America are not settled with the information that's been given to us right now.
He was right. And this was back in, y'all, this was back in 2020, I think 2021. They said, why are we just now seeing this video? Why are we just now seeing it? You know, they will keep stuff. They've been suppressing so much videos out there, folks, y'all will never be able to see. He's right. Look, I love this.
So I'm not going to be lining up taking a shot on a vaccination for something that wasn't clear in the first place.
Let me tell y'all this. When this man said he's not going to take something that wasn't clear in the first place, let me make this plain as day. Don't forget, hit that like button if y'all liking this information. People like me that got information straight from the AMA, straight from the CDC, the writings that they gave us, they were not relying on you guys to listen to us. They were relying, even though they gave us the truth. For example, the package that we were all given as medical professionals, it said that it is a FDA authorized, but it was not FDA approved. See how they can play on y'all with that? They authorized it, but they didn't approve it. But yet at the same time, all these different videos you guys seen, all the different news things, get the vaccination, get the vaccination. This man sat there and just brought it right to their faces, and I absolutely love it. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
And then you all create a shot in miraculous time.
Created a shot in miraculous time. Absolutely. And here's the thing, folks. For some of you folks, y'all know that I voted for Donald Trump. Like Donald Trump, my first time ever voting in my life. Donald Trump got up there and he said out of his mouth, "We've done something we've never done before. We have a vaccination that's created under my overseeing it, and we've never done it before. It's gonna work. It's great. Everyone." And I was still like, I don't care what Donald Trump said. I am not taking anything at all because being in the medical field, I know that things like this man is going to say, it takes years for them to develop something like this. And Dr. Fauci is going to try to give him this BS crap about, well, the reason why we were able to do it in so much of a shorter time is because we've been developing and perfecting our science for 20 years in the making. That's why. Okay, but AIDS is still around. Okay, and we still got cancer. Oh, but y'all can't create nothing miraculously for cancer. Y'all can't create miraculously for AIDS, in which Dr. Fauci got some stuff to do with it too. But we're not gonna get into that. I'm gonna digress from that. Cancers, all type of autoimmune diseases, but we can't create nothing for those. But we can get out this virus that's never been seen before. This virus that the world has never been contracted before. But we can come up with something like that in a matter of months. But then cancer and stuff been around for years. But then, okay, let me digress from that. I absolutely love this. Love it.
It takes years to create vaccination.
Well, it used to take years.
Okay.
No, it still take years, Dr. Fauci. You about to lie to this man's face.
You know how many years were invested in this approach?
Look what he said. You know how many years were invested in this approach? What are you talking about? There was no approach for this because this was not even around. What are you talking about? Man, this man lying. I'm glad this dude didn't fold.
About 20 years of science to get us to be able to do it.
20 years, and that man, even though Dr. Fauci said that, this man still said 20 years is not enough. But for Dr. Fauci to say 20 years for them to invest in this in order to get this vaccine out so fast, complete BS. Because again, we still got cancer, all types of different cancers that they have no cure for. Their go-to is radiation. Their go-to is chemotherapy, which we know in medicine, let's keep it real, those that are in medicine, we know has a 90% fail rate. I don't even know why you even using that as treatment when it has a 90% fail rate. Don't believe me, go do your research, look it up. I'm around this stuff all the time, every day, and I'm telling you right now, that stuff has a 90% fail rate, and I don't even know why it's even encouraged as treatment. Well, Ty, some people, 90% fail rate. Don't believe me, go look it up. Anyway, let me digress from that and keep on moving. This man said 20 years invested in order for them to create a vaccination within a matter of months. But again, incurable diseases out there right now, they haven't got no answer for that now. Okay.
Not enough. And 9 months is definitely not enough for nobody to be taking no vaccination that you all came up with.
The only reason I'm talking to you right now, as close as we are, is that I've been vaccinated.
Right. Now look at her. See, look how she went all sister on him. The only reason why I'm talking to you right now is because I'm vaccinated. That's the only reason. What are you trying to do? You trying to guilt trip this man into getting it? You're trying to guilt trip this man into taking the vaccination by saying the only reason why I'm close to you right now is because I've taken it. Come on now. No, I'm so glad this man didn't fall for that. He didn't fall for that BS.
Right.
But if it allows thousands of people like you don't get vaccinated, you're going to let this virus continue to percolate in this country and in this world.
Something like the common flu then, right?
Woo! Now, there we go again with the guilt trip. This woman sat here and said, if you don't get it, you're going to allow this virus to percolate, pretty much pass it on. Boy, have the tables turned. That's why it's always good to wait things out. Look what we know right now. We know for a fact that individuals like me, myself, who is unvaxxed, and I'm very proud that I'm unvaxxed. For those of you that might have got the vaccination because of whatever you believe in, whatever like that, I'm not talking to y'all, so don't think that I'm coming at you guys in such a condescending way. I'm talking about the ones like this. If you had an attitude like this lady in this video, if you had the attitude like so many of you virtue signalers who are out there trying to make people feel bad because they didn't want to get the vaccination because they wanted to weigh out the options, and you trying to, but if you don't get it, if for thousands of other people gonna be, and you can BS. We all go look. I would love, go find that woman right now. Go find a group of people that she's with right now. Dr. Fauci, if I recall, didn't he get COVID-19 twice? And he's been fully vaccinated. I got my booster shots. And you got it again. We all know right now, to some of you haters out there, I don't care who you are. You being vaccinated we know for a fact that you can catch and you can contract COVID again. You can be contagious and you can spread COVID no matter what. If you have the COVID vaccination, if you have 1 booster, 2 booster, 3 boosters, 4 boosters, we all know that no matter what, you still can contract COVID and you still can pass it on. Your boy Ty Smith, traveling between Chicago and, traveling between Illinois and Missouri and other places, told y'all, guys, I'm just letting y'all know, I'm watching different patients. I'm watching different folks in different facilities. They've been vaccinated. And I was telling you guys, we got people that's coming back that got COVID again. And these people in back. Oh, you're just trying to start some stuff. Why are you trying to scare people? I can't believe that you as a medical professional would get up here and lie like that. You're just trying to you're going to be the reason why people get killed. Why would you say something like that? Because it was the goddamn on truth. Now what y'all going to say? Where are all of y'all that was out there wishing death upon me? And I'm sitting there like, wish it all you want to. Nothing's going to happen to me. Nothing is going. Did something happen? Well, Ty, you never know. Give it a good year. Here we are, almost 3 years in, and here's Ty Smith. I've been doing YouTube the whole 3 years through. I've been working directly with patients who have COVID. Name one time that you see me on YouTube sick. Name one time that I told y'all I was sick. Name one time that you saw me on here that I was just showing signs that I got COVID. You're not going to find it. You want to know why? I didn't get it. Well, Ty, it doesn't. Oh, shut up and take the loss. You lost. You have developed something called systemic medicinal Stockholm syndrome because you don't want to admit that you got abused. You don't want to admit that you got tricked and you got fooled. You got too much pride to admit that you were tricked, that you were fooled, and you were wrong. But you never know. Shut up and take the L. Be worried about the fact that at any moment right now, any moment right now, with all that medicine in your, with all that Fauci Ouchy in your arm, any moment right now. Yeah, myocarditis, pericarditis, instant heart failure, myocardial infarction, a stroke, any minute right now. Because we all know what the side effects. So there are numerous of them that they haven't read off to you, but I read off to you guys in another segment. I'm not going to bring it up right now. My whole point in saying that is, what are you going to say now? See, I don't go around worrying about if my heart going to give out. Well, Todd, there have been people. Stop it. It's not going to work. You're not going to put me in the same boat with you. You have to worry about if you're going to have a stroke, if your heart going to give out, if you're going to have a blood clot, if your periods are irregular, if you're going to end up developing MS, if you're going to end up developing cancer, myocarditis, pericarditis, myocardial infarction. You got a lot of stuff. Hemorrhages, strokes. You have to worry about that, and I do not. Again, this is not throwing any hate at any of you who thought that you were doing the best thing for your family. You wasn't hurting anybody. You weren't damning anybody. You weren't pissed off anybody. You weren't getting rid of your family. You weren't, making your family move away from you, anything like that. You were just simply doing it because you thought that was the best thing. You might have been scared. I'm not talking to you guys, okay? Let's continue on with this video a little bit more, folks.
And
it's much more serious than the flu.
Well, the flu kills a lot of people annually too.
You know how many people died of the flu the last year? I mean, not this year, virtually none, but the previous year, about 20 to 30,000. You know.
Now, that's why I would have loved to have been on this with Fauci. You know how many people died of the flu last year? Not this year, but last year, because virtually none died this year. I'd have been like, well, sir, why didn't nobody die from the flu this year, sir? Why didn't all of a sudden COVID comes along and there's no such thing? Y'all, in the hospitals, we were having patients that didn't have, all of a sudden, strokes went away. I'm talking about during COVID. I'm not talking about during the vaccination phase of them passing it out. I'm talking about during COVID. We had they was making people that did like surgery, people that did like orthopedic surgery, people that did like specialty. They was making people just pretty much break down and having everybody just go and take care of COVID patients, doing like basically respiratory primary care. Because it is. Nobody was having the flu. The flu went away. Severe colds went away. All kind of crazy upper respiratory infections, they went away. Bronchitis went away. Laryngitis, everything went away during COVID. It was amazing. Anyway, let me digress from that. Let me read up this super chat. Andrea Viola said, "Lemon's gonna lemon." Hi, Ty. Appreciate the super chat there, sis, and God bless you for that. Now, Dr. Fauci is getting ready to say how many people. Check this out. I want y'all to pay attention to this phrase, though. Wait a minute. Did I bring y'all back to it? I want y'all to pay attention to this phrase right here. Peep game. Check this out.
I mean, not this year, virtually none, but the previous year, about 20 to 30,000. You know how many people have died from COVID-19 in the United States? 600,000 Americans.
Boom. Again. See, this is the important thing right here. This is why people like Fauci. This is why people that even were trying to back up Fauci, other doctors that was all along with this little agenda and all this. That's why they wouldn't talk to individuals like me, because here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. There is a difference between dying from COVID and dying with COVID. I preached this at my church when this stuff was first coming out, because I wanted the people at our church to have no fear in this. I was letting them know that they had like a 99.7% chance of recovering from COVID naturally between the ages of like 60 and 70. And I told them how if you're below that age, you had like a 99.9% chance of recovering without any medicines administered if you were between this age. And I gave all this information out. And I know everybody's mind doesn't work the same. Some people took it, some people didn't. Some people took what I said and went along and said, great. Some people didn't. I have people that I grew up with since I was a child. They know me. They know what I'm with. They know, they see my whole life unfold. They know I've never lied to them. Some of them still was scared and they still decided to do it. And I had one of them that's one of my best friends end up developing clots. And I think she got to take medicine for the next 2 years because she got fearful and she went and got the Fauci Ouchy and she got clots. Yeah. Check this out. If Fauci would have said that to me and I would have told him, sir, how many of those people had comorbidities that you're talking about? So you're not just going to, somebody like me, you're not just going to be able to tell me 600,000 Americans have already died from, COVID. No, sir. No, sir. You got that wrong. How many out of that 600,000 died with COVID versus dying from COVID? Because there is a huge difference between the wording on there. It's always this sleight of words that they use on you, the general population, and you have to be careful. Anything somebody say to you, take time to repeat what they said. Say it out loud. And let me tell you why. Because your brain makes, when you think in your mind, I'm telling you, listen to me. When you think in your mind about what somebody said to you, that's the type of stimulus. When you say it out loud, when your mouth haven't articulated, you say it out loud, that's the type of stimulus. But then it goes right back into your ears and you hear it again. That's why when you say things over and over again, you begin to get a certain type of comprehension about it. He said 600,000 Americans have died from COVID. Sir, wait a minute. How many of those 600,000 people died with it versus from it? How many of those 600,000 people had comorbidities that already had? How many of those people had so many different ailments already? They already had coronary heart failure. They might have cystic fibrosis. They may have had COPD. They may have had all type of weird. They might have had cancer. They might have had lung cancer. They may have already had multiple body system organ failures. They might have had all kind of different things. But now because they contracted COVID and that took them further down, you guys sat there and said they died from COVID when they died with COVID. How come you're not saying that they died from coronary heart failure? Why aren't you saying that they died from cystic fibrosis? Why aren't you saying that they died from heart disease? These people have been having heart disease and all these different comorbidities for years. Some of them were end-stage renal failure, end-stage heart failure, end-stage liver failure. But because they end up contracting COVID, which end up overwhelming their body and they dying, y'all labeled them and said they died from COVID, when all along they didn't. They died with COVID. So you couldn't do that to somebody with me. Woo. None of them wanted that. None of them wanted to have this conversation like I'm talking about right now. None of them. Even people I worked with, even colleagues I worked with, did not want this conversation like this.
Well, the number that you all giving that died, that's once again, that's you all's number.
I like that. He said that's y'all number. And I'm just going to tell you guys, that's why I said he was right. That's your number. How many died with COVID versus dying from COVID? Keep that in your minds. Anytime somebody talk about this, your neighbors, I'm giving y'all some stuff to say to your neighbors, your friends and all that, because it's very important. Anytime somebody shows you or anybody talks about this COVID and try to put it in your face and say, look, all these people that died, that's stupid that this guy is saying that. What you need to say to them is, what is the difference between dying from COVID and dying with COVID? Those people that died, that they're saying died from COVID, did they have other comorbidities? If you don't know what that means, all it means, did they have other underlying issues already? Did they have other chronic diseases already? Okay, y'all remember that. Say that to your neighbors, your friends, people at work, the whole nine, because you will be amazed at how many people don't think like that. Okay. All right.
You gonna pass?
Yeah, definitely.
Look, she said, you going to pass? He said, yeah, definitely.
Because when you start talking about paying people to get vaccinated, when you start talking about incentivizing things to get people vaccinated, there's something else going on with that.
Woo! And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, was almost like the nail in the coffin. They were done after that. They were completely done. This man is a freaking hero. To say he's a hero to himself is what I'm saying. He's a hero to people that were possibly in that neighborhood, hearing what he had to say about that. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is what a lot of Americans have lost, and it's something called common sense. This man is absolutely right. I did a video on this as well. Like, man, they were giving out free food. They were giving out free tickets to movies. I forget. I think my son's job, they were giving out free food where he worked at. They were giving out free tickets. They were giving out free sex. Yes, you can go and get your ding dang sucked if you go to the Bunny Ranch in Las Vegas, if you can show proof of a vaccination card. They were giving, yeah, I'm not kidding y'all. They were giving out free sex at brothels if you show proof that you got vaccinated. I kid you not. My job was trying to give us out a free bonus. They were giving out free. They even try to offer us free PTO. If you get the vaccination and show your vaccination card, you can get 20 hours of free PTO. Look at that. And then, oh, the cringy video that the man did for Shake Shack. You're telling me wait, Mark, there's a burger element. There's a burger element in here. I'm feeling good about COVID-19 now because I got a burger. Ladies and gentlemen, what in the world? What in the world would any organization that's giving you something free? Listen, they're giving this vaccination out for free, but then they want to push you to get it so bad that they have to incentivize it by trying to get you to take it. Ladies and gentlemen, have you not heard of the phrase when you guys were kids that said, do not take candy from a stranger? Why? Because there's something deceitful behind that. They offering all these crazy incentives, and they offer so many different things. It was ridiculous. At first, people like myself, people that are doctors, PAs, nurses, therapists, CNAs, LPNs, anybody that showed proof that they worked and had those titles right there. Places like Subway, Panera Bread, Jimmy John's, McDonald's, Hard, all of them were saying things to us like this. If you guys come to these franchises and show proof and your badge that you work there, we will give you a free meal every week because you guys are frontlining. You guys are putting your lives on the line. You guys are going there and treating these patients with COVID and all that. And we want to say thank you. But after that, we turned into the goddamn on enemies of the whole world when we said, I'm going to remain unvaxxed. I'm going to remain unvaxxed. All of a sudden, y'all trying to fire us. Y'all going around and believing this goddamn on verbal rhetoric that the White House told you guys that this is a pandemic of the unvaccinated, having no idea that the ones who are vaccinated were spreading it. Andrea Viola, again, appreciate the super chat there. She said when coercion didn't work, they used force. At least they tried. They tried to use force. Because that didn't work on me. That didn't work on me. Listen to me. Nobody in all the different facilities that I'm over, nobody in all the facilities I go to in Illinois, all in Missouri, nobody ever came at me any type of way. They already knew. Look, don't say nothing to Ty. Because you darn right I am. Act like you want to be woke and say something again. I'm going to make you feel I'm going to be rude. I'm going to be adamant. I'm going to be stern. And you're not going to like it. I'm going to tear you down. And I'm going to purposely do it. I do not care how much of your feelings is going to hurt. Because this is my life. And I'm going to act like it is. And I'll be darned if I try to sit there and let you coerce. Yeah, I did, y'all. I didn't even get a peep. 3 years, I didn't get a peep. And they say, Ty, we just want to know, and I'm talking about multiple facilities. Ty, we just want to know if you're going to get the vaccination. I said, no, I'm not going to get the vaccination. Nobody better not say nothing to me about it. Thank you. Okay, that's what I got. I didn't get any of this. Well, they didn't even do it. They didn't even do it. Let's finish up this video, ladies and gentlemen. I know I'm ratting on. Let's get to this. All right.
About incentivizing things to get people vaccinated. It's something else going on with that.
Yep.
It's something else going on.
It is something going on with
something
it.
else.
You're right. But I'm glad millions of people like me and most everybody here didn't get an. You know what their incentive was? Protecting their health and protecting the city. But that's
look at that. Look, she wanted to get that last word in on it. See, this is what it is. Now it became a battle of he just stuck it to him. So she want to try to say something else to stick it back. Well, I'm just glad that people like me and millions of others got it done. So we can get it. But anyway, you have a good day. Oh, wait a minute. I thought y'all wanted to talk. Why didn't they want to stay there and educate this man? If it's such a crazy thing, if it's such a detriment to the humanity, then why didn't they stay there and try to tell that man, sir, we're begging you, please get it? Because why didn't they stay there and do it? That man sat there and completely obliterated the rhetoric. He completely obliterated the ideology and their narrative. He completely did it. And then she gonna sit there and agree with him, say, yes, there is something going on with that. She's not even listening. The man said anytime they try to incentivize something and get you to take it, there's something else going on behind the scenes. There's something else going on with that. She goes, yes, there is something else going on down there. But anyway, like I was saying, what? That's when you know she completely turned off and she wasn't even listening. Ladies and gentlemen, that's in here, all 180 some out of you people. Appreciate you guys all in here. Listen to me rant. Don't forget, if you are in here, hit that like button for me. Hitting the like button is free. Absolutely free. And I'm sorry I'm not answering my phone right here because I know some of y'all, I know who y'all are, but here it is right there. Somebody keep asking me, what is my Cash App? There it is right there. It's the money sign, Modern Renaissance Man. To those of you that have Cash App, that's how you can support the channel. If you want to support the channel, great. If you don't, great. But I'm just letting you know it's right there. Right there. Ty, what's your look? I'm telling you, I'm getting the messages right now. See, little showing my wife now. Anyway, yeah, she pretty, ain't she? Anyway, yeah, I'm getting messages right now. That's the Cash App right there. There it is. That's the Cash App. Okay, that's how you can donate. Like I said, if you do, great. If you don't, great. So anyway, let me get back to this video. This lady is just this is just pitiful. Good on that guy. Holy smokes.
you know what their incentive was? Protecting their health.
You know what their incentive was? Protecting their health and protecting the city. She tried to see what I'm saying. You tried to guilt trip this man. She tried to guilt trip this man into getting it, and it did not work. Their incentive is protecting everybody. That's what they try to get all of us with. They try to play all these crazy, sad commercials and everything like, hey, don't you love your grandma? This pandemic has had us all in the house for months. Some of us a full year. Don't you want to go out there and see your grandma? Then what you need to do is protect them. And the best way you can protect them is getting the shot. Then they show these people with looking all serious. They're all like, they're like this. Then they're turned towards the camera like, don't you want to save your grandma? You owe it to yourself and your other brothers and sisters. Get the vaccination today. It's free at any Walgreens, any crackhead corner, any corner store, any bodega, any Arab store, any Chinese restaurant, any hole in the wall store, any cigarette store. They all have the vaccinations and it's free. Come on, man, get that. And when you go there, you're going to get a free Chinese meal. You're going to get a free dinner. You're going to get a free pack of cigarettes. Even though that's causing you cancer, so what? At least it's not COVID. It's the other C word. Come on, man, stop. Oh, man.
Health and protecting the city. But I won't keep doing anymore.
It's okay.
Look, now they don't want to talk. Look, they don't even look. Come back. Why don't y'all want to talk to the man? He's open a conversation. And they look at it. Look, this guy right here, he don't got a mask on. Dr. Fauci don't got a mask on. The dude right there got the mask underneath his chin. She ain't got a mask on because they thought that being vaccinated was protecting them.
Protecting their health.
So here's the deal. This is what I want to know. This is what I want to know. Since this vaccination did not protect them from contracting it, nor did it protect them from spreading it. These people are literally going door to door and shedding their viral shedding on folks while they're talking that close to them, hugging people and everything. They're talking close to all these folks. So even though they're going door to door, y'all the reason why it's spread, Dr. Fauci, you and your little group of folks right there. Huh? Y'all didn't even know that y'all were spreading it. But then people like myself that's unvaccinated, we're the reason why now. We're the reason why COVID ain't going away because we're unvaccinated. And like I said, y'all sat there believed the goddamn stupid, dumb rhetoric from the White House when Joe Biden said, this is the pandemic of the unvaccinated. He only said it because he read it from teleprompter. He don't even know what it is. This dude said it. I ain't even about to get into that. Look at Shay Bay right here. Said, I got vaccinations in December and January last year, and I still got COVID. Yep. I know. God bless you, sis. Seriously, I'm saying that for real. I ain't saying it to be funny. Let's continue on. I'm gonna finish this up.
Health and protecting the city.
Well,
But that's, I won't keep doing
okay,
anymore.
You want to talk? No, thank you. I want to hear what you got to say, sir. Thank you. Look. Thank you. And then they cut. Something else happened. Look, he's still going.
Our campaign is about fear.
Yep. He got him with that.
It's about inciting fear in people. You all attack people with fear.
Yep. So, guys, I have to believe something here. I have to believe that from this point right here, from that point right there where they're talking right here, to we're gonna see a different cut. Watch this. The video is gonna cut. Whatever happened from here and to here. Watch this.
I won't keep doing it.
Keep paying attention. It's gonna be a cut.
So it's okay because my y'all campaign.
See, right here.
Is about fear.
What happened between there? What else was said? She went from being right here.
It's okay because my y'all campaign.
Where's she at right now?
Is about.
Where's she at? She is nowhere to be found, nowhere here. So this must have been edited. Something must have been said in between this as well, because all of a sudden he went from saying that to saying this campaign has been about fear. So what was said that made him go into that right there? Fear. It's about inciting fear in people. You all attack people. There they go. They ain't got no. They don't want to hear him. Fear. That's what this pandemic is. It's a fear. It's fear. This pandemic. That's all it is. Yep. Look at Fauci. Oh Lord Jesus, niggas. Let me put some sanitizer on my hand. No, I'm messing with y'all. He probably like, well, that didn't go expected. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy, whoever he is, I don't know where this was shot at. I would love to find out. I don't know. We got a lot of listeners in here. I don't know. Brandon Tatum, Owens, ABL, Right Wing Angel, Jericho Green, Hodge Twins, Black Conservative Perspective. Any of y'all, if y'all find out who this guy is, man, we got to get this dude. And because I mean, this would be great. Other people need to think like this, man. I would love to know who else has this man talked to about this. I got to be honest with you too. I'm glad that PBS was a little bit transparent with what really happened and how people were responding, because I'm almost certain this guy can't be the only one in that neighborhood that felt the way that he did. He cannot be the only one. He can't be. I would love to see what else was said right here, because apparently he went in on them. He was right. It definitely was fear. Now, am I going to sit there and downplay COVID? Absolutely 100% not. I'm not going to downplay it, but I'm going to tell you this. It only mainly affected people that had underlying conditions all day long. Those are the main people that it completely took down. People try to come to me and say, oh, I knew a dude that was perfectly healthy and da-da-da-da-da. No, because y'all don't get to see that a lot of these so-called healthy people who were very fit, they ran marathons and did Ironmans. You didn't find out that during the autopsy that these people had heart disease, they had arteriosclerosis, hardening of the heart. They had a lot of things that y'all didn't know and that they didn't know. I'm just telling y'all. So don't fall for all this nonsense. There were healthy people that da-da-da-da-da. Now I'm going to tell you this as well. According to what we learned in virology, you can get a virus, and a virus that enters your system, which some of them can be severe, some of them can be not severe. But my point is, there's numerous of viruses out there that can cause you to get myocarditis or pericarditis. They can. I'm not going to lie to y'all about this. I'm just telling you. So what I'm saying that for is that if you have any type of comorbidities, underlying issues, and you happen to contract COVID, it can be detrimental because your body is doing so many different wonderful things every single day. Your body is keeping your heart beating. It's circulating your blood. It's getting rid of dead cells. It's metabolizing things. It's digesting your food. It's getting rid of hair cells. It's getting rid of skin cells. It's actually regulating the temperature of your body. It's causing you to sweat if you get too hot. It's causing you to shiver if you feel too cold so it can heat yourself up. You're walking. You're using your muscles. It's shutting you down so you can sleep. All these different body systems are doing things all the time around the clock. Now, that's just one thing within itself. But just imagine if you already had some type of underlying issues already, some type of chronic disease. You might have osteoporosis, osteoarthritis, cystic fibrosis. You might have COPD, congestive heart failure, jaundice. You might have a combination of all those things. So your body is also trying to work to keep you from being sick by sending antibodies and things to those different areas to try to make you well. And then on top of that, you end up contracting COVID. Yes, it can overwhelm the body and the body can begin to shut down. But to lie to you guys and say that you died as a result of COVID is completely disingenuous. It's completely a lie. And it's egregious that they would even try to put you on that and say that's the reason why you died. There were people that they even showed proof, and I got videos on my channel right now that can show you that people that died from car accidents, people that died from freaking getting shot, they still labeled it a COVID death because when they died, they had COVID. What kind of crazy nonsense is that? Here you got somebody like me and others who will sit here and tell you guys the truth. But what will happen? You have individuals out there that will lie to y'all, that will put fear in y'all. You rather roll with that than somebody sitting there giving you hope, giving you the truth, giving you alternatives, telling you that you're going to be all right. Somebody that's actually in these hospitals who was telling you guys the truth, but you get made into the enemy. I get made into the lie. It does not matter because the amount of people that listen to me that are doing well from my YouTube channel, from my patients, they are thriving and doing well. And I'm telling you right now, I cannot begin to tell you guys the amount of hugs, the amount of gifts, the amount of thank yous, the amount of people literally sitting there shaking. Some of my residents, some of my patients literally sitting there shaking as they're hugging me saying, thank you. I was so scared. I'm so glad I listened because it was worth it. It was worth it. I can't even say that I took hell because it didn't, the stuff didn't faze me. I'm sitting there like, y'all can say what y'all want to. I do not care. Yep, unvaxxed. I'm unvaxxed. Shut up. Say something to me in the grocery store. Shut up. Say something to me when I go to, I did not wear a mask going to the restaurant. I didn't wear a mask going to no grocery stores. I told them, show me in policy, because when y'all show me in policy that I have to wear this mask, I'm going to come back and sue y'all. When I'm showing you on the box, the mask says it will not protect me from any illness or disease or anything like that, and you trying to force me to wear, you're being discriminative, so I'm going to end up suing y'all. Well, sir, just go ahead and get your groceries. Yeah, shut up and get out of my way. Going into a restaurant. Sir, you have to put on a mask, but when you go sit down, you can take it off. Oh, why? Because I'm going to get COVID right here. So what, y'all got COVID blowing out of y'all vents right here? Well, no, I'm like, well, so then why am I putting on a mask? Yes, I did get loud so they can look around. Oh, just, hey, don't worry about it, sir. Here, just go ahead and take a seat. Yeah, move out the way and shut up. Dude, I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you. Not me. E. Taylor, hey, appreciate the super chat there, who said, great job, Ty. I would love to hear more from this man too. Fuzzy Doxy said, right, 100%, Ty. I'm telling y'all, I'm not the one. Y'all, look, I'm telling you, the way I care about my life is all I'm saying. And anybody that's trying to coerce me to doing something that might be a jeopardy to my life, I'm fighting like hell. And I do not care about who feelings that I hurt while I'm fighting. Just telling y'all that. I'm just telling y'all that. And then they don't want to address the current athletes that's suddenly dying. Come on, man. DeMar, y'all remember DeMar? Football player collapsed right there on the field in front of our faces. They asked him, what did the doctor say cause this? I'm gonna stay away from that. We know what caused it, because your doctor said he literally gave you a clean bill of health after you got your dang on booster on December the 26th. And then days later, you get mild. Come on, man. I'm just saying. Now, we got some doctors out there I love, and they say, yeah, this is classic of commotio cordis. I'm still like, nope. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry. But anyway, folks, listen to me. I really do appreciate you guys all chiming in. I appreciate you guys listening to me rant on this. All of you guys that are in here right now, I hope that you guys really do go and check. Go and check to make sure that you still are subscribed to my channel. Don't just say to me right now, Ty, I know that I am. Y'all really need to go over there and check, because I'm telling you, YouTube is unsubscribing people from the channel. Okay? Make sure y'all go and do that. Make sure that if you've been joining for the last 5 hours, some odd minutes, and you don't know this, make sure you go over there and click that like button so this video can be circulated within the YouTube algorithm. This video is instantly demonetized because I'm going against the narrative. So I don't even care, because I don't do it for that. I do it because you guys' well-being, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, is all I care about. And if I can push the truth out there to make your lives better, that's what I'm going to do. And I do not care what anybody has to say about it. You can disagree with what I'm saying. You can agree with what I'm saying. But what I always urge you to do is not to believe me. Go and look the stuff up yourself. Get numerous of opinions. Get numerous of perspectives. Don't just take mine. Although I'm saying this and telling the truth, who would tell you don't just believe what I say, but go out there and research and look up yourself? But I can tell you this. Everything I've been saying from my subscribers has been with me for the last 5 years. The Deadwood and ones that's been here for me. K. Michael, the ones who've been with me for the last years. This is not bragging, but can y'all can attest that I haven't missed a beat, have I? Haven't been wrong on any of it, have I? Since day one, I have not been wrong about it at all, because I told y'all from the beginning, y'all, I'm just going back to the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s of what we learned in virology, what we learned in pharmacology, what we learned in cytology, what we learned in microbiology. And y'all, I said it right from the beginning. I said it right from the beginning. With that being said, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I appreciate y'all checking my channel out. I appreciate y'all going and making sure that y'all are subscribed to the channel. I appreciate y'all liking it. For the ones that sent in the super chats today, God bless you for that. Really thank you for that. For the ones who sent something to the Cash App right there, really, really appreciate that. Although I don't need it, I'm not asking for it, but the ones that have done it, great. Oh, hey, shout out to you. Hey, Cindy Harriet. Hey, I'm shouting you out. Said, I've got my Pure Blood t-shirt. God bless you for buying it. Look, if I can make those t-shirts $5, I would. They set that, like, literally, they set that price to the extent to where I literally make 50 cents off that t-shirt. They want me to, I don't do that. I don't do that for money. Like, they want me to set the t-shirt. No, put it at $45. That way you get $5. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. What's the lowest I can go? I made 50 cents off that, but I thank you for wearing it, and I wear mine proudly. And when I go out and about, I got a lot of folks that sit there and be like, man, I love that shirt. Love that shirt. Where'd you get it? And I tell them where they can go and get it. So really, really appreciate you for doing that. Y'all, I'm about to get out of here, and you guys know how I end all of my streams. You know how I do it, because I really mean it. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I hope and pray that every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.